Howdy storytellers! Another way that you can work on your illustrations for our storytelling project is in the Keynote app. So you can see on my iPad, Keynote is almost all blue and then it's got a little white podium on it. If you try to open Keynote and it automatically closes, doesn't let you do a thing, I want you to go to self-service and I want you to find Keynote iOS 11.4 and higher. So you probably just have the plain old regular Keynote. iOS 11.4 and higher, you can go ahead and, mine's already on there, that's why it says reinstall. But that will be an update that you'll need for Keynote to work on your iPad. So if it closes down, stop this video, go check it out on self-service, and then you can come back. So let's open up Keynote together. To create a new presentation, we are going to click the plus sign over in the top right. Now when you look at these pictures, I don't want you to be deceived thinking, oh, if I pick this one here, it has to have the bird on it. The bird is just a fun picture. What we're looking at is the background, because that will kind of be in the background of whatever you decide to put on your illustrations. So you probably don't want something that's super busy. Like maybe this one here that's the color gradient. That might be a nice choice. Because then when I draw on top of it, the background won't be so busy that you can't see my pictures. So everything on this slide is going to be editable. So if I say, I don't really want this subtitle here, if I tap it and hold it, I'll get this little drop-down menu and I can delete that. I can move anything, I just touch it and move it. I can resize things, you just have to use the little dots that are on there. I can change these words. So this might be a good way to make your title page for your story. Let's title our story The Happy Shoelace. Why not? Shoelaces are happy. Happy shoelaces. I will have more than one. And let's make this a little bigger and this a little smaller and this a little smaller. And then we can say that this is by Mrs. Schwinger, because I'm pretty eager to write this story about happy shoelaces. So I can just type in those. It told you to double click to edit. No big deal. I should probably move this down. Okay, so when we want to go in and add our drawings, we're going to go to the plus sign at the top, and it will say photo, video, camera, record audio. If you take photos, this would be a place that you can insert them. So maybe you took a photo and you want to use Keynote to add the words on the top and stuff to make a cool title page. You could click on photo or video, and then these will be your camera roll that are just on your plain old iPad. If you go to the plus side and you see camera, that will be an opportunity for you to take a picture that will go directly into Keynote. I always like to take my pictures in the camera app and then add them in here later, so I know exactly what they look like and I can change them if I want to. But down here at the bottom, you're going to see drawing. Woohoo! So if you have a stylus or an Apple Pencil, you can use it, but that is not required because you can use your finger just like I am. So you've got a couple different tools. We've kind of got a fine point marker. If you want to make it thicker, you can. We've got a pencil. We've got a crayon. You can make this thicker again if you want to. This one is pretty cool because this is a draw and fill. So if you want to make a good circle or something, you can make a circle in the draw and fill. And then it will fill it all in for you. Then you don't have to take your time coloring. You've got an eraser. Notice how it's not erasing my words, it's only erasing the drawing. And then this guy will cut. I thought he would cut, but maybe, oh yeah, there we go. And I can move him. So those are your options. If you want to change the color, say I want to use crayon, but I want it to be a blue crayon, I'm going to hit down here on the colors, choose the color that you want, and then you can use that one. So my happy shoelaces are looking very twisted. I guess we'll make them happy with a smiley face. When you are finished with your pictures, your titles, your words, anything that you're choosing to put here in Keynote, if you hit done, and then up in the top where it says presentations on your top left, that will save your picture. So I can come back to it if I wanted to, and I can edit it some more. I could rename it if I wanted to. I just tap and hold until I get that menu. And that's a little bit how Keynote will work for you. Now, if you would like to do multiple illustrations on Keynote, you can hit this plus sign down in the bottom left, and it will give you options that you can add another slide, because we're going to later put all of these pictures into clips when we put your story all together. So it might be nice to have all of your pictures in one place, but that is not something that's required. So again, Keynote is not something you have to do. It's just yet another option that you can use your iPad to make some really cool illustrations for your storytelling. So explore, play around, have fun, storytellers.